my bad. You ain't geek. Too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First carry for James Conner. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, Sam on. Watch the whip.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here we go. 70 ending. Mike 58. Here we go. D all day. Defense all day. 58 for Mike. 58. 58.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 40 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Grant. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On the ready. You draw quarter. You better bring. I'm letting you know right now. Hey, Charlie. Sweat.
On 3rd down, Stanley. Found his target, it's Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. I'm coming. Check 52's the Mike. Check 52's the Mike. Let's go.
From the gun, Stanley. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The give to Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Hey, dude, 61, matchbox lights. Get it.
To throw on 3rd down, Stanley. Open man is Anderson. A gain of 22.
Let's go. Anderson. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New York.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
On the set, pilot 64, weak. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
6-6, pull it high.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run with Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Taylor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Look at me. Zipper. You're out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. And we're pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 99, check 99. Wide, get wide.
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check 4.
They will run with Grant. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Corey Grant, his 17th touchdown now on the season. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. On 2nd down, it's Henry. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
52, Mike 52. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. No. Check that. We're Mike 52 right here. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Stanley. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now a give, right side. Grant. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the 2nd and 7. He's going to fire one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal on second down now. It's Grant, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Grant. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Corey Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Harkey adds the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 52's and Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Under 10. Under 6. Pull it. High. Echo.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Wide open receiver complete. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This is Grant. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You must be dreaming. Check. Let's go. Come on. Watch out.
They go back to Grant. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, it's Grant. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Derrick Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They'll run. It's Henry. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
You got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here? Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Grant. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Grant. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double time. We got 3.
Now a give, right side. It's Grant, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe it'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get that ball. Get that ball. No. 2 jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Go. 52's the mark, boy. 52. Hey, watch the slant.
2nd and 6. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Recon, 152 fighter.
2nd and 10.
Hey, World. Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanley. It's complete. Stills. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, Stanley. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Look at me. Go. Tighten up. Go. You got motion, man. You got motion.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They come out here in the I. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dwayne Smoot and the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, set. Choose the play. 52. Switch. 36. Rotate. Out.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Mike 52. It's been a long day for you. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Yeah.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Ready? 30 base. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Hey, nice 7.
He's back to throw. That'll be taken in by Anderson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And Stills bringing it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now! 52's and Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. You. Go. Mike. X3. Go.
Back to throw. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A fourth-quarter score now from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it was the Steelers that came away victorious there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch the screen.
2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.